Hi guys, so at the top I'm just going to apologize that the lighting is crazy because it's like the afternoon, evening almost, and I normally don't record right now, so this is odd. But I'm going to do kind of a crazy video right now. There's going to be a haul and then a new swap sign up for this channel. So if I have any links in the description box, those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were purchase items to those links. Having said that, the things I'm hauling are not any kind of anything that has to do with that, and I don't even know if we're going to need to know any of that for like the swap itself. And I did a video earlier, just real quick, asking if people would be interested in this kind of swap, and I got a lot of response, and it sounds like a lot of people would. And I'm doing it today, or right now, because if you also signed up for the ephemera swap, or if you want to sign up for the ephemera folder swap, I'm almost at 40 people. I kind of want to cap it there. I mean, if obviously a couple more trickle in, I'm not going to say no. But that way you guys can send them in if you want to send them in together. Now, the ephemera swap, the folder, let me grab my folder here, that I sampled for you, is due in the mail by the 10th, right? So, I think is what I said. Yeah. So that would mean you have to have this ready, plus the other one if you want to send them in together, and that's fine. You do need to sign up for the other swap, the one that we're talking about right now, separately. If you still want to sign up for this one and not the one I'm just talking about, make sure you've seen that video, and then just email me at VianneyCreatesSwaps@yahoo.com, and we'll sign you up for the folder swap if that's what you're interested in. Again, 4 folders. They do not have to be the same. All that info was in the other video. So, so this one is due in the mail postmarked by the 10th. Now, if you want to sign up for the one we're doing today, oh, you know what? I need to go check my phone because I think I'm going to have you guys send it in postmarked by the 26th. But let me check my phone real quick. So, this Valentine embellishment case and handmade card swap, I guess is what I'll call it. I'll find a better name. Maybe it rolls off the tongue better. Will be postmarked by the 26th, okay? So pretty much you have the whole month, you guys. I know some stores don't have their Valentine stuff out, some do. I have plenty of stuff in my stash, and I still went to shop. And I know Dollar Tree has like a couple aisles, but not like the way they usually do. Michael's had nothing, and Hobby Lobby had some. I don't know if they're really going to put in more though, because I don't really remember how big Hobby Lobby does Halloween or Halloween. I know they don't do Halloween at all. That's not what I meant. I meant Valentine's. So we'll see. Oh, again, I'm so sorry about this. Maybe I should do is close that window. That way the light's not coming in here. So this is kind of weird. I have not done this before. What happened is I saw, because, you know, I opened up this last swap, and then YouTube will be like, oh, that's what the kind of thing you like. You want to see this? And then they offer you like other videos, right, that have something to do with it. And then a little thumbnail on one of them, I saw like a little plastic case. And I'm like, oh, that's really cute, because it looked like it had stuff in it and then kind of like decorate on the outside. And I'm like, oh, that is cute for a swap. And I know you guys have been wanting to do something like this, because I can just tell from the swaps I get in from the folder and other things, people want to like go all out. They want to do something more. So I'm like, you know what? This might be a lot of fun. So the reason I'm allowing this one, even though it's also a Valentine theme, to go to the end of the month is because the ephemera swap, it's kind of like, okay, you want it in time to use it. Like if you want to use the little, you know, swirls or cute things that might be in their little frame or whatever it is that somebody sent you, you want to have time for that to actually make your Valentine creations and send them or give them, right? This one is kind of more like a Valentine, like us crafty friends, you know, would understand. So I think it's fun. So, I'm allowing to the end of the month, or the 26th, to be postmarked, right? So that they can come in the next, 3, 4, 5 days. We'll do the reveals, and I'll send them out. And then you get them, like, probably a week, 10 days before Valentine's. So if you want to use some of the things, you still can. But really, it's just that you have these cute embellishments that you can use whenever, right? Although it's very Valentine's-y in the theme and the way it looks, right? So it's just a sweet Valentine you'll receive from another crafty friend. So I think that's a lot of fun. Now, people already asked me in the other video, because all I did literally was a 40-second video and just asked if people would be interested. How many of the swaps would be required. Now, initially I wanted them to be the little plastic case you can find at the Dollar Tree, and I think 2 of them would fit like in a small flat rate box, make it easy. But these are kind of skinny, and if you're going to decorate the top, which you have to decorate the case, it just might not be enough space anyway. So the options, that I'm going to send them back to you in are the flat rate envelope, this big guy, or the padded. And the padded ones I love. And if you guys aren't familiar with these, because sometimes they don't even have them at the post office, you can just go to USPS.com, and I think it says like shipping supplies, and they'll send you packs of 10 and 15 of these, up to like 10 packs of them, I think, so you can get like 150 at a time if you wanted. I usually get them in 60s, like I order for a few. packages, because they each, like I said, have 10 or 15. And I love these, and they're back at the regular price they were before. I guess they hiked it for the Christmas time. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a hike forever. So they're back, yeah, they're back at $8.55 or whatever. So I think this is the one that I'll probably send your swaps back in. So however you want to send it in, that's up to you. But just know they do have to fit this to go back, right? The two, because you can't make these big, huge swaps that I can't get in here, and then people, you know, send a certain amount for their swap, right? The postage. So it has to fit in there, and then two of them have to fit in there. So still be mindful of that. Basically, when you send it in, you know, half of the envelope and half, and that's how you kind of want to get it going. Unfortunately, at my Dollar Tree, they didn't have any of the smaller clear case. Now, the small case, you know, I looked in the pill area, I looked in the automotive area, I looked in the storage area, I looked everywhere in the craft area. They did not have them, and sometimes they have them. I feel like I've seen them there. I know if I was to go to Daiso, I can find all kinds of small cases. You guys don't have Daiso, right? Nobody has a Daiso Japan unless you're really in California. They have a couple other spots, but so they do have this one. Now, my Dollar Tree pretty much always has this one. Every time I go there, they have this one. They have it in red and they have it in blue. Of course, for this purpose, the red is cuter because it's more Valentine's. But this is the one I'm going to require. Now, I already heard from one of my girls saying that she was actually at the Dollar Tree earlier and only found the little clear ones. And I thought that was kind of interesting because, you know, there's something that just popped into my head right now. And I was like, oh, that's the worst thing I could hear, because that's basically what I was thinking about. So this is bigger than that little clear one. And if you know the little clear one I'm talking about, it's just a little bit smaller. I have some probably somewhere here in the house, and it holds things, but it's smaller than this one. And I know for some people, maybe it's regional. I don't know. Maybe sometimes you find that one and sometimes you find this one. So I don't want to regret this, but I was going to say, if you really can't find this one, I need you to go to your Dollar Tree and look. Obviously, I don't want to encourage people, if you're not comfortable going out, please don't, especially right now with, you know, COVID situation. That I can pick some up, and then what you would do is send in the things that would fit in here, and I'll swap it out for you anyway. But that's going to take a lot of my time, you guys. And then also I'm going to buy them, so that means you're going to have to pay for them, and then all that. So I was just thinking ahead. That's one way to get around that if you still really, really want to participate. We'll talk about what's going to go in here in just a minute. The other thing is, since this one is bigger than that other small one, and if you can only find the small one, and then some people can only find this one, that maybe I swap those people out in groups like that. Like, okay, this is the people that had the larger embellishment box, and these are the people that had the smaller one. Only because they're going to be totally different as far as the amounts, right? What goes in here, what the pockets are in the other one. I don't even know what the pockets are in the other one, to be honest, because I don't have one in front of me to look at. But I know this one has, you know, the 12. Supposedly, and this is really cute. I never really use these. I just toss them. But it has these little dividers so you can divide things if you want. It comes with 3 of them. So, like for me, for my swap, I'll probably just leave them alone, but they do fit here and there. And the one thing about this I do like is that these actually do touch these lines. So, like, if you put something small, it's not really going to sneak out of there. Now, if you try to put glitter in here, it's definitely going to sneak out of there. Do not put glitter in here. Put sequins or larger things, but no glitter, please, because it'll go all over the place. But see, these little guys are in here to separate the areas. So, I have not done the rules, like, literally written them down. But I want to talk about that real quick, and then we'll get into the haul, and then we'll actually fill this up. It's probably going to be 2 videos, because that's just how it's going to be. So basically we need 2 of these. Let me get the other one. Now, these will definitely fit in here. Okay. So you got to think about how much you're going to decorate them. If you want to put them obviously in individual like bags, because this is this one, that's that one, do that. I am going to open them. I have to open them, right? At least to show it somehow. So just keep that in mind. And you see there's not a whole lot of room, but there's enough room, you know, on top, and you can have some space. So each swap is going to be 2 embellishment boxes. 1 for each person. You're going to be swapped out with 2 other people. So 3 people in a group. Yours goes to these 2. That one goes to these 2, and hers go to either one, right? So with 3 people in a group, I guess I have to make up my mind right now. I will offer my services to maybe 10 people, because what if I go and they're gone, right? That I will pick up the boxes for you. They're $1.25 now, which I forgot about the 25 thing. So that's like $2.50 plus some tax plus whatever. So I'm just gonna say, if you need me to pick up the boxes for you, just add $3 to your shipping price, the $8.55, add another 3, and let me know, and I will let you know if you're one of the people that I just can't pick up any more for. But the first 10 people that tell me, but listen, okay, I am offering that. I'm probably going to regret doing that, but 10 people, please go and check your Dollar Tree first before asking me to just get them for you, because honestly, I don't have the bandwidth. Like, that's going to take time. And also, when you decorate, you're going to decorate a plain, you know, your thing, and I'm going to have to glue it on for you, and then your little pieces aren't going to be, you're not going to have the box, right? So you're going to have to put whatever would be in here in little baggies. And those they do have at the Dollar Tree or any other craft place. You can go to other craft places, obviously, or order them. Like those little jewelry bags. So just fill them up, and then those will go in here. So we need 12 embellishment type of things, right? 12. The difference between this and the ephemera swap is that this is mostly things that you have purchased, probably are going to be mostly things you purchased, because I want to keep the paper items that you put in here to a minimum, like 3 paper items. Everything else can be like different things. I'm thinking like, I don't know, it's stickers, but like puffy things, you know, just like embellishments. Basically, that's what it is. Some beads, maybe charms. Not all beads and not all charms, because not everybody does that, but some, you know. So like a good variety of mixture of cute things. Basically, that's all I'm talking about. You'll see some of the kinds of things I'll pop in. Of course, you guys have way more ideas than I do. So since this has 12 spots, the 12 spots, I do not know how many spots that little plastic one has, and I almost don't want to open it up to that little plastic one, because maybe people don't know what I'm talking about, and then it's going to be all weird. But let's just say it has to be this one. And if you can only find the little plastic ones, email me about that, okay? So you can sign up today. Maybe in a couple days you're going to say, hey, you know, I couldn't find them. This is going to be a mess, guys. It's going to be a logistical mess for me, but that's okay. And then let me know if you want me to pick these up for you. Like I said, I'll offer that for like 10 people, because that means that's 20 of them that I have to go and put together and all that. So hopefully you can find these. If you can't find this one, and I'm talking about just this one, this is the only thing that's allowed. This, and then the other little one that they have at the Dollar Tree, okay, that little clear one. So those are the only 2. Please don't send some other big fishing thing or like the big jewelry one. No, it's this one, this design, this exact one. It says craft storage box. You know, it's the same one they have in the craft area. I know they have other ones that look like this. Actually, if you can buy this one for yourself, you should. Look at, I put my rolls in this one. They have this one sometimes. This one's really cool. This is not it. It's these 2, like, or the ones that look like this. They have it in blue too. Again, blue's kind of but if that's all you can find. And then they have that little clear one. I'm trying to make this very clear because I have a feeling it's going to be kind of a mess. So those are the only 2 that are allowed. Again, if you don't find even, you know, either one, or you really want to do this one, you find the clear one, but you want to do this one, let me know, and I'll pick them up for you. And like I said, just add the $3 to your shipping. I'm going to have a bunch of notes at the beginning of this video to let people know, like, I'm talking about this, I'm doing that, and then, okay. So you're going to put 12 different things in here, and I don't mean like one little thing. I mean, fill these guys up, you know, pretty good. Like, be generous. The reason we're doing this is to be generous, right? So, I think you guys know what that looks like. You guys knock my socks off every time we have a swap. So, and then we're gonna decorate the front. So today I'm gonna probably fill it up mostly, and then we'll do another video about decorating the top. And that's basically just cutting a piece of cardstock or whatever it is, and then just adding whatever it is that you want. Initially, what I was thinking is I was gonna do that little clear plastic box, and then 3 of them. And then when you get them home, I was going to show you how to build like a little chipboard thing to put them in, which I think would be really cute. But then that would minimize what people can put on top and all these other issues. So maybe we'll do that another time for another day. I don't know. But for now, let's start with this. So people can decorate. You can put all kinds of cute embellishments. And please don't just put a piece of paper, like embellish it. And we will go over that. So what that means and what's expected with that. But I think you guys know, if you're familiar with these kind of swaps, what that might look like, right? The bummer is the little cute, the clear one has a little, like a loop thing that they hang it, which you can hang things off of. But this one, I'm sure you guys are creative. You can find a way to hang something off of this if you really wanted to. But, you know, we'll decorate it up. 12 different kinds of embellishments in here. Again, if you're using that little clear one, however many boxes it has, that's how many embellishments you're going to put in, right? So I'm assuming it probably has about the same as far as 12. I know these are larger, that's all. And then each one is going to have, so you have 2. They don't have to be the same, but generally they're going to be the same. Each one should have a Valentine card, okay? So an A2 size card or whatever fits on here. I don't know. It's going to be on there. I'm just saying so it goes in your package nicely. Maybe a 5x7, whatever. Whatever card, A2, 5x7, like a card, you know? That's a nice Valentine card. So however you want to decorate that with at least a few embellishments on it, you know, to make a nice card for each one. and then some kind of treat. So if you want to do like a treat that you eat, it has to be packaged like from the company, you know, from being manufactured, or like a treat like a nice pen, or, you know, whatever as you include as a treat. So it's something extra. So it's going to be the embellishments, fold up, a card for each one, and then some kind of little treat extra sweetie thing for each one, okay? However you want to package those, that's up to you. I think that's pretty clear. It's going to be fun. And then we'll fill these up in just a minute. I'll show you kind of what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if I have everything that I need right now, because I did order some things from Amazon. Oh, that's right. See, that's why I'm going to do what am I doing? I might finish that up tomorrow, because I also have some other things coming in from Amazon. But let's see what I found at the Dollar Tree, and then we'll go from there. So, I picked these up just to show you. I thought, oh, these would be cute to do a swap with too. Look at these little guys. But they only had like this taupe and brown color. But wouldn't that be adorable if we just like decorated these guys? And then, let me open it up. And then you just put whatever, you know, cute little things inside the little, whatever these drawers. I mean, you guys, wouldn't that be adorable? Again, if you can't find the other one, you probably can't find these, but this looks just like the ones that I actually use here. Mine are brown like this from Walmart, and they have like the little rattan look. Isn't that funny? I think this would be really sweet, because we can decorate it and put some cutie things in there. I don't know what that would be, but we'll talk about that some other time. Okay, so I picked up some extra boxes just to have them, but honestly, they had like 100 of them, so that's why I'm offering that I can pick them up for you guys. But I really want you to make the effort to find them, because, you know, maybe somebody else actually can't find them, and whatever. So I picked up something like this during Christmas time, but they were Christmas gnomes, and look at these little guys. And I know this is what I was already thinking. I'm like, oh, you can put his whole little head on there. Look at this. Those little hearts. Okay, so you see what I'm thinking as far as embellishment on the top? It's going to be like over the top kind of stuff. They have these felt flowers, and I'm like, 4 of them for $1. Why not? So I grabbed several packs of those. I might do some giveaways with those, because I got too many. These little cutie pies, which I think are also very cute for like a little adornment or something, so I grabbed these. They had hearts on picks. Now, this is definitely something I would do like in those, when I showed you guys how to make like the, what's it called? The, like the mugs, the candy bouquet mugs. Look how cute if you just put these here and there, or even on a card or something, like if it just looks like it's kind of, I don't know. I just thought these were super cute, so I grabbed a few packs of those. We will see. Oh, these are interesting. They have these little guys, and I was like, wouldn't this be cute as a stuffed pocket? You know what, I'm gonna close that window. I'll be right back. Oh, why did I do that to begin with? Honestly, I didn't expect that sun to be coming in like that. That's kind of why my videos in the morning, like I film them, they're like kind of orangey and kind of green. It's kind of weird because the sunlight is all crazy right now. Anyway, look, I'm controlling right now, and this looks better than even what I usually do in the morning, but look how cute these are. So I was thinking if these were a stuffed pocket, like a swap, wouldn't that be adorable? But I'm already doing other things. I'm not going to do that. But they have this with like a little truck. They have it with the word love, and you know, I probably should grab 3, so that would be what I put like for my kids' Valentine's, but I only grabbed 2, so I have to grab another one. Super cute. Where are my bags? Hold on. Oh, so yeah. My Dollar Tree, again, they all have different things. They hadn't had these, and now they do. Little self-healing mats, and I'm like, oh, so I grabbed some to give away, and some to see if, you know, we can put them in our machines and try to use them like I did my Daiso mats. Who knows? So I grabbed a few of those just to use and give away and all that. Nope, there goes, okay. They have these little garlands. Now, I don't really know how I'm going to use this. These were $1, obviously, or $1.25, but, they're cute. So I grabbed another one, the pearl color one too, just to help me dress things up. I grabbed these little spoons because I figured, okay, if we're going to do like little sequins or little mixes, maybe I'll add a little spoon somehow to the top of this thing, or I don't know. Who cares? So I just grabbed them because they're cute. Again, I had mentioned adding an extra little thing or a little goodie or something. I did grab some socks. And I grabbed these kind because they're fluffy and fun, so that'd be a kind of fun thing to include. You know, who knows? And like I said, an extra goodie, if that to you is several things, that's fine, but the thing is one. And whenever you guys sign up, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll talk about it again later. VianneyCreates swaps at yahoo.com. Sign up by the 10th, which is still like a week from now almost. And then have everything postmarked by the 26th, right? For the embellishment case. But look at that. And just picked up some other sweet things, some more socks. I picked these guys up. Who knows if I'll need them or use them here, but I mean, how cute are these? I don't know if these guys fit in there. Ooh, they do. So they have these little fabric gift bags. Grabbed some sixlets because I love sixlets. Throw them in there. And yeah, so that's from the Dollar Tree. They do have more stuff. Obviously, I don't buy everything, but you know, mostly everything. Let's see. So, I will have the rules written out because again, I just basically made it up as I'm talking to you guys right now. As far as what you're going to put in here, well, you know what, let me do the haul and then we'll talk about that because this video is going to be like all over the place and I'm so sorry. I usually try to make it more organized, but I wanted to get the info out there in case you wanted to sign up for both swaps, right? So, sorry guys. This stuff's from Hobby Lobby, vintage Valentine. I just thought this was really pretty paper, and I was going to say, hopefully it fits on here. It looks like it does with a mat possibly. Look at that, okay, because it's just hanging off a little bit, so that's good. This is a 6x6 paper pad. This stuff is not on sale right now at Hobby Lobby yet, but that's again why I'm giving you guys till like the end of the month. Let's say you grab some things and maybe let's say you wait and then the stuff goes 40% off, you know, in the next week or two, who knows. You have time to just chill. Which also reminds me, I ordered everything Anna Griffin that she just brought that's already on HSN. It's a lot of Halloween stuff. It's also coming in tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll have a haul from Amazon, hopefully. That does say by 10 p.m. and a lot of times they do deliver at 10 p.m. But the other stuff should get here a little bit earlier. Pretty paper. And I just picked up some fun things just because I have stuff, but I also wanted some fresh stuff. So I have these little hearts, and I mean, how cute are these? Obviously you have to glue them down, but different sizes. I have these little sweeties. So like for me, if I was going to include something like this, which maybe we'll do in a bit, I would cut these down, leave them on their square thing, and then put, you know, 3, 4, 5 of them, whatever it is, in one square, right? And that's one of the things, or however. So we have that. Oh, these little guys I got because I think they're cute. I don't think I'm going to put these in here because it doesn't really make sense for like paper crafting and the things that we do. But these were super cute. Look at the little mouths. So I think if anything, I'll use these things to help me decorate the top of the box. They have these guys, of course. These are not the easiest thing for me to work with, and I love them though, so I will keep trying. So they had these hearts, and I just thought they were so cute. I do not know if they fit in there. It looked like they would, but we'll see. They don't have to be like sideways or whatever to make it work, but some wood. Those guys, of course, some more glue sticks, because you can never have too many of those. Okay, right now at Hobby Lobby, they have 50% off their beads, and I was like, yes, because if I end up adding like a little tassel or something cute, I also want to put some of these in there, but again, please don't fill up every box with beads, but we'll talk about that in just a minute when we start filling up my box. But look at all these. I mean, look at these, you guys. Oh my gosh. So, I got pretty much every colorway except for I think the brown colorway that they had. Let's put these back. I feel like a crazy person right now. I'm just like, I'm sorry. It's because now I'm thinking like, I should have said that at the beginning. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. It's in my head and it makes me think I should do this over, but I cannot. I don't have the time for it. Okay, I did end up buying these. Okay, I had Miranda with me and $5.99. I was like, that's kind of high. Especially because they're not on sale, but look how cute these are. And I don't even know what I'm going to use them for. They don't fit in the box. It's just something I thought was cute. Oh, you know what? I might put these in my ephemera. Because look at their little envelopes, but they're basically a felt piece. It's just cut, you know, with the triangle top and then just stuck down with the heart. I mean, we can do that. But the stitching is what makes it for me. So I was like, do I want to pull out my sewing machine and stitch something like this? You could. I mean, it's easy, guys. Look at that. So cute. So anyway, I grabbed those. At Dollar Tree, they did not have the doilies yet, so I went ahead and got them for, you know, 75 cents more, I guess, if you look at it that way now. At Hobby Lobby, the red and the white, they did not have gold, but oh, it says love. I never noticed that. How cute. So these are for my ephemera folders. Still picking up stuff for that, too. Is that my son? Okay. I think I said I was going to make a video, but maybe I didn't. I grabbed these because I love these flat back kind of things. You just put a little glue, pop them on, and these are really cute with the iridescence, so I will grab some of like the different sizes and pop them in these little things. So I grabbed that because, again, they're half price today. I guess the rest of the week just started. Didn't realize Miranda grabbed this, and I totally forgot about it, and then it was in there. She's like, this is so pretty. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, how much is it? Like, it says on there, which made me laugh because she was concerned. And she's like, And she told me, oh, it's $6.99. I said, do you think it's a good deal? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I don't think it's a good deal, but there it is. Okay, they weren't on sale. But she has her little comb. She's very precious. She loves to wear things like that, so. We have these little beads. Again, a lot of this I picked up for this little thing. But again, you know, some are beads and some are flatbacks. So again, a lot of people don't use beads. Maybe use this kind of thing. You can pop it here and there in the middle of a flower, wherever you want on a card. So I'd probably grab too many beads, I'm not gonna lie. Look at these. I mean, you guys. Super cute. And then, like this one. But that doesn't mean, you know, maybe I'll include one of each or something. It's not that I'm gonna fill up the whole thing with beads. Or each pocket or each hole. I did grab these because I do like these. I have these in my own stash, and they're really cool. They're in gold and silver, and I got the AB ones too. Again, you do have to pop them down with a little bit of glue. I also got some Gem Tech, depending on how I want to glue things to embellish the top of the case. So I did pick that up, although I refilled my hot glue also. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff, and I can see that a lot of things are beads that I picked up. Because I like beads, you guys. Look how pretty. But again, this is not a bead swap. It is some beads, if that's what you like, you know, because we like to make tassels and other things. But, you know, these are just like little pieces that you can add here and there. So again, chunky stuff. I think that's what the difference is between this and the ephemera swap. The ephemera swap is more paper, you know, stickers, ribbons, things like that. You can still put ribbon in here, obviously, and stickers and stuff. But I want to keep the paper items to a minimum. Look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. Okay, those are the silver ones. And then these are also beads, but again, very fun. Did I already show you this one? I just love the mix of that. So, as you can see, mine are going to be heavy on this kind of thing. I think that's all I have. So that was Hobby Lobby. What I'm going to do is put some things aside and start thinking about what I want to pop into these little cases. And I will be right back. Okay, so let's talk about filling our cases. Now, this has 12 spots. Of course, we're going to fill them up. Again, if you have the smaller plastic case, you're going to fill it up. And then those people are going to swap between those people. Hope that makes sense. I don't mind if you want to pop things in here like earlier. This is kind of why I was even thinking about this. When I made these different pockets, and I was like, oh, that's so much fun. Like, I would love to swap something like that too, you know? Like these little hearts. You know, I made those, right? I ran them through. Okay, maybe you want to include like 4 or 5 of these in one of the spaces. You know? That's cool. But I don't want everything in here just to be paper. The whole point is that it's like chunkier embellishments. Sorry, Miranda came down. Okay, so it'll be in the rules. Again, sign up by January 10th, have everything postmarked and in by the 26th. If you're including with the ephemera swap, that means you have to have it postmarked by the 10th. Still going to have 2 different shippings on that, unless you ask me to hold it back, but, you know, that'll be up to you. We can talk about that. I don't think everybody's going to do that, so it just is specific to people who want to wait. I don't think you want to wait, but if you want me to hold back your ephemera swap until this one's in and swapped out, you know, send it back. You have the one payment and your postage, so you guys can think about that one. So we're gonna fill it up now. As far as I don't want any more than 3 of these things that go in here to be paper items, okay, like handmade paper items, you know what I'm saying? So that's up to you. Think about that. You know, the spaces in this one are a little bit different than that little clear plastic one. I know on that one, and I think it has like a longer space right here where you can put like something longer, but these are all kind of square and short and about 1 inch high. So whatever it is that fits in there for your case. Now I want to see about these little guys. So it might be that none of these fit, who knows? Or that 1 or 2 or whatever fit. So let's say, oh, look at that. Okay, so perfect. I thought they were about the same size. And, you know, this is me just being generous. You don't have to put as many as, you know, I'm basically going to put like one of each of these little guys in here because they fit, so why not? But, you know, 3 of them or something like that would be great, or just 1. It just, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. I would say, so I think this last one, is that all of them? If it's not, I'll come back with another one. So that's good, okay? So like this one. You know, this is just 1 pack of stickers. Obviously they don't fit, but I can cut these guys up. And I can use my guillotine too, but for now I'm just kind of doing this. And I know you guys do not like when I cut into my fingers. Let's say I put these here, because I already have hearts right there. There's going to be a lot of hearts in this one, sorry guys. So, you know, that's 4, and that makes sense because, I mean, if we add maybe 6, I guess we can do a couple more. Maybe it'll end up being 8. Who knows? Just whatever fits in there that feels nice, you know, that feels appropriate. And I think we need to go for 8. So there's 2 of each. Okay, that's another one filled, right? Okay, looks good. These little guys, of course, it's gonna take more of these to fill it, but that's what I'm saying. It's not about filling, it's about, you know, a good amount. So let's, you know, I'll leave that little divider in there, why not? And I'll put a couple big hearts and a couple of small hearts. So let's do 3 and 3 on this one, right? Okay. What else can I put in here? Okay, let's say you do want to include something like this, maybe some washi, maybe some ribbon, which I did in the last video, that's why I don't want to use the same one. But let's say you just get a good amount and put it in there, right? A nice amount that fits in there. So that's what I'm trying to impress upon you guys to, you know, obviously I know how to tell you guys to be generous. I think what happens is you guys are always overly generous. That's what the issue is, right? With the other, like the TNs and the other swaps that people really want to like pack them in. I was thinking about these little felt flowers. They're actually really sweet. So you know what? I want to include one in here, but I haven't tried to squeeze it in. Let's see if they'll fit. It will fit because it's fabric and I can manipulate it, but I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't squish it too much, right? So it looks nice when it comes out. Do you see that? I kind of rounded it. And so now there's a little flower there. Felt flower. Super sweet. Let's see. What else do I have? Okay, maybe some of these guys. This little mix of hearts. Not everything has to be hearts. I can see I did a lot of hearts. I was like, hearts galore. Let's do this one. And, oh, let me grab my little spoons. I'll be right back. Spoons here, just to make it easy. And I was even thinking that maybe I would say you guys can doctor this however you want, because if you snip those, you can put the spoon inside, but let's not do that. Keep these compartments just the way they are. So we have these little flowers, because they're very sweet. Oh, goodness. If I knew these things were going to be a pain to open, I would have done it off camera, because we've already... I've already exhausted your time, I'm sure. I'm all over the place. Okay, so let's get these guys. And these guys I can pretty much just pop in there. I don't need a little spoon, but I mean, you guys. How cute. Just pop those in there. And again, what you think is good. I mean, that's quite a bit. And we are only doing 2 of them, so I think that's another, you know, sweet. Okay. A couple more. Very cute. And then, oh, look at this. Okay, let me open these guys up. I'll be right back. This one's going to be a little bit scary. But I'm going to do, like, when I turn off this video, I'm going to do the other one exactly the same. And there's so many ideas. You know, when I was at Hobby Lobby, they had some wax seals. I'm like, oh, I was thinking about doing wax seals, like, for my ephemera swaps. So I'll probably go ahead and pour some wax on a craft surface and go ahead and, you know, put the, you know, maybe I'll do it today. Sure, why not? This video is long enough. Why not? Just add another 5 or so minutes to it, right? But, so I'll do some of those, and then, like, these little guys, you know, just take whatever, wherever, I don't know. Let's pop them in here. And, again, I got quite a few of those. These are half pearled things, so you can definitely put them in as flower centers, pop them here and there on your cards. Really pretty. Now, I have lots of these. I can keep going, but I mean, that's a lot, right? So that's fine. Whatever this little guy is, bring him over here. So cute. Okay. Now this one is sequin hearts, and I mean, there's a ton in here. So like I said, I mean, probably not going to fill up the whole thing. That's kind of crazy, but if you want to, you know, go for it. Where do I want to put these? Here. So cute. I mean, there's tons of these. And then, you know, they're just cute. One more. All right. So again, die cut pieces. That's cute. I'll probably bring some in. Probably like those little hearts that I showed you because they fit, you know, and different things like that. Or maybe like little label tags that you can pop in there that don't have anything, or maybe they say something, or, I mean, you guys know, whatever it is that you think is a nice embellishment that you like to use that are functional. That's the other thing. I like things that people will actually use. I know sometimes people, I've had swaps where I get things and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Because like, you don't know. So please make it functional, right? That's kind of what I always go for. That's why I start with the TNs and things like that, or the folders. I'm like, okay, those are the things people can actually use. You use it up. It's not like weird, like what am I supposed to do with this, right? I want it to be useful to you guys. And I think that's part of just being an old lady as I am. Yeah, that was nice, huh? No, but I used to make all kinds of projects. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I try to make projects and do things that I know are useful and go from there, you know? Oh, I wonder. No. I was gonna say, I have so many like cute little things like this. I know some embossing powders that are smaller that could fit in there. Oh my gosh, that just opened up another idea for me. Because I have some just sitting, you know, in front of me here, some other different things. Like this guy doesn't fit, but a little embossing powder would. Cute. Okay, well there's our other ideas. Again, you know, if you want to include some little beads, I feel like we should go with like something like this. A little more fun. Okay. They tape these real well there. Hold on. So this is the kind of stuff. So I'll grab my wax bead, wax stuff. Let me see. There's two. There's that one, and then one of those. And I think that's all it fits in here. I don't want to put too many, obviously. Yeah, so I mean, that's cute and sweet. I think that's a nice assortment for different tassels and things that people might like. And then maybe over here I'll put some other size ones that I have in some of these other sets over here. So, all right, let me get my wax seal stuff, and I will be right back. So I went to grab my little gear here. Actually, this goes this way. And I came across some Queen & Company stuff I have, and I'm like, that is so cute. Like, I would put this whole package in there and just be one, you know, and then these little flowers. So this is like little metal flowers that are super cute. And look at this little pack of flowers. So good to go. I'll put that in the other one. Okay. So I'm saying, I know I have plenty of things in my stash that I can share, because that's what we're about. This is a set I picked up on Amazon not too long ago. But it doesn't have to be that technical. And then, you know, you guys, I have tons. This thing weighs so much. So I have a piece of wax paper here from the last time I did it, apparently. And you can put it on a craft mat. It doesn't have to be, you know. So what I'm going to do is look through these guys. Oh, that has a Pegasus. That's so cute. And see if I have any that have to do with love or like flowers or, you know, whatever. Oh, that one has like a astrological sign, a bee. So cute. Okay, let me find a nice stamping head, and I'll be right back. This is awesome. Look, this one says made with love. I'm like, how did I not open this one yet? So there's that. I know, you know, you guys have till the end of the month for this guy. Some of the stuff took longer to come in, but some of the stuff is from Amazon. It takes a couple days, just depends. Okay, this is what's scary part, because I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put it right on my surface. And I was say maybe I should put another mat. But this is the kind of thing, do you see what I'm saying? Like, whatever is it you like, that you're comfortable with, that you know, have, that you want to pick up, that you want to share, whatever that is, they're all going to be completely different. I think it's going to look so cute, too, with the top decorated. Like, I'm so excited to see what you guys make, because I know from the other swaps that I've done with you all that you guys really want to go all out. So I think this is one where you do that, you know, a little extra gift and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that. Ooh, I didn't even think about... I don't know why I'm like, oh, the fire needs to warm up. No, fire doesn't need to warm up. Let's see. I usually use 3 for something small like this, so I'm going to let that sit there, you guys. This is so much fun. So I'll probably make like maybe 3 or 4 of these. I know that doesn't fill up the space, but that's kind of a lot already, and they take a while for each one. So I'm going to wait for this to melt a little more. Oop. And I will definitely link this for you guys, because I remember looking for something like this back in the day, and they were expensive. So when I found this one, it wasn't bad. Now, that doesn't mean it's the same price now. Who knows? But I don't see why it would be much higher. We'll see. Okay, look at that. I mean, it was sitting around there. It's already melting. So cool. I'll be back in a couple, well, in a split second, but for me, a little bit. I was going to say, I could probably give away a whole wax seal with the wax and be just fine, because I have so many of these. But can't get the handle in there. Okay, so as you can see, everything's melted down really nice. It's not bubbling or anything crazy, and it's so far off from the heat that it didn't even get soot on the bottom. So anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's pour this. Now again, I used 3. These are kind of smaller. I think the other ones I was using was the little star ones. I'm just trying to get everything out of this. We will see. Now I'm going to push this right down the center and just let that sit for a second. Now you can leave this here if you're going to do another one the same color, which maybe is what I'll do. Otherwise I would wipe it out. But let's do another one with that pink. And we're going to do like 5 of these. I was going to say we can do a swirl. So hydrangeas are usually like purple and stuff. Should we add this? Okay. Ooh, maybe even some blue. Okay, let's not get too crazy. Let's do that. Let's let that melt. And these only take a second to set up. I mean, especially because it's cold right now. And it doesn't stick because we put it on wax. Again, you can do it on a craft mat. And it says made with love. That's just something sweet I will include. Boom. I'll come back when this one's melted and then I'll finish them up, obviously off camera. I think the hardest thing with this is selecting what 12 kind of things you're going to put in there, because I'm just sitting here, I'm like, oh, and that. Oh, and I was going to do that. Oh, and then there's... So, yeah. I mean, I have some brads that are super cute. Or let's say you decorate a paper clip. You know, that's another embellishment. Like, it doesn't have to be like these kind... Like, I mean, the sky's the limit. You guys know what embellishments are. Whatever it is that you like. So I'm going to pour this. Oh, my gosh. That one might have been too much. Because before I was like, oh, that's not enough. But it's a big head, so that's why you need a bigger amount of the... Look at that. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to leave this on here because I'll probably use it again. So you can just leave that. Or what I do if you're ready to move on is wipe it out. But I have other spoons, so I don't have to even do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to wait for this one and move on to the next one or whatever. I hope that's not too big to go in there. I'm done with that for now. This one seems like it's going to take a little while. How pretty. That purple is like shimmery. Do you see that? Gorgeous. I don't know if you guys like this kind of video when I make it, because I am just like this creativity, buzzing things, ideas, you know. It's just the way it is. I'm like, I wish that we had much smaller things. I mean, this isn't it, but like a little Nuvo, you know, ink, pop it in there. I mean, you guys, right? It fits perfectly. Actually, dang, maybe I should get one of these for these. I have them sitting here in a different kind of little case. I'll say that should do it. Still feels a little bit warm, but... So now people have these things to pop on their cards and their envelope. I mean, look at that. So pretty. Let me clean up a little bit and see if that's all I was going to say for this video. And we'll move on. I mean, this is so much fun. Honestly, I wish this fit in here. It doesn't. But what I'm thinking is when I do the outside, we're going to take this off. You know, we're going to put our little pretty paper. We're going to decorate it up. And if I want to make like a little something to hold the spoon, we can do that. Again, I was thinking about putting one of these guys completely, obviously take off the stick on there. Oh my gosh. There's just so many ways you can decorate this as ridiculous as you would like. I'm going to do mine tomorrow. I always keep things kind of simple because I don't want to intimidate people. And I know whatever you send in is going to be much more amazing than whatever I do. So it's no big deal. But I like to do things simply so that people aren't like, oh, well, I don't have that and I don't have that. You know, we're going to cover this with some paper. We'll talk about the sizing on that. And if you have the smaller case, same thing. You know, you're going to size it up. And then just build on top of it some cute stuff. If that's, you know, it's basically a card on top of this. So like if you were making a card, you would stick that on top of this. Except for you're going to add a lot more embellishment. Okay, so it's going to be a little more out there. And then with the Valentine, again, we're going to do 2 of these. We're going to make a Valentine card and then an extra special little something for your swap partners. So whatever that is to you, if that's a treat that you eat, if that's like I said, a little pen, a little something extra, socks, all those things, you know, whatever it is. But oh, look at that. And then I'll put a couple more, like I said, super cute. And then I just have these other spaces to fill in. Like I said, maybe something made out of paper, but keep the paper items that are handmade to 3, okay? No more than 3 boxes worth of that, okay? And everything else should be like embellishment, like pieces, right? So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys join. It seemed like a lot of you all were excited. But maybe once you heard me talking about it, you're like, maybe not. I don't know. But again, they'll be postmarked by the 26th. I'll get them in. We'll do reveals. Depending on, I think what I'm going to do the groups a little bit differently. Like I'll still put the names, so I have to see what it looks like, right? To know if you use this one or if you use the smaller case. And then I'll divide people up that way and then pull names that way, okay? So the group that had the larger box, the group that had the smaller box. So basically there's 2 groups, and then within those groups will be subgroups that we pull at the time, right? I don't do it ahead of time. I think it's fair just to put them in a bowl, and no judgment from me or anything, or people say, you know, think, oh, she did this because that. No, it's just we're going to pull them out, and whoever gets whoever, and you guys will have your lovely swaps, and it'll be a lot of fun. So it's been a lot of fun. You guys have always, seems like, enjoyed the swaps, and I enjoy doing them. It's a little hectic, but I think I like that. I must like it, right? Here I am. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing what you make. VianneyCreates swaps at yahoo.com. It'll be in the description box. So sign up for the Embellie case. That sounds like umbilical. Kind of gross. Okay, embellishment case swap. by the 10th and then get them postmarked by the 26th. If you have any questions, I'm sure you will. It's going to be written out in the basic guidelines that I send you back whenever you ask to sign up. Okay, so if you have any questions after that, let me know. And I'm so looking forward to seeing what you guys make. Tomorrow I will decorate this, and that'll be the next video. And then, you know, we'll talk about the card and whatever extra goodie kind of thing. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.